Hey, what's up? How's it going? Welcome to day 17 of my daily check-in. Thank you to everyone that have been paying attention to them. I appreciate it a lot. First, I brought myself to the De Young. I am in the modern art sculpture garden. I used to come here a lot when they first built it, and I've been here one time recently. Actually, Mila, hi, you and I were here the last time I was here. I was here with you. And today's been somewhat of a challenge. And that challenge brought me to a place of unfamiliarity. And it's a new, how do I put this? I'm not unfamiliar with being unfamiliar, yeah? However, today the way I was brought here was not so awesome. I ended up in a number of different conversations, in person, online, in email, that brought me to a place of really needing to look inside. And in a very uncomfortable way, because I'm being pushed forward and something inside of me is trying to fight back. And that's not possible anymore, this whole falling back thing. But I found myself in a place where I could, like a threshold, right? You can walk through or you can fall back or step back, whatever you want to call it. And thanks to a couple of really smart people that seem to care, that are new in my life, I have found what is going on. And that is, I've been trying to go against my intuition. And going against my intuition now feels really horrible. It is not a place I want to be. So, there's the so. I don't care. What I'm finding is that I have to take certain steps forward, and I don't know where those steps are going to be. I have made this association before, and now it's come to a point where I have to do a certain thing, right?
It was black and they polished it. Okay. But it had like all these colors on it. And it was like
All right, since I'm at the museum, I just wanted to let them pass. I didn't really want to, I'm not editing that out, but I just wanted to let them pass. I'm standing next to a sculpture that you can go inside of, Skyscape, I think it's called. Yeah, the Turl Skyscape. My camera is on the sign. Okay, where was I? Oh, the state of unfamiliarity. Going against my intuition is not a possibility anymore. However, it's clearly possible. How? Well, I can end up in arguments about ridiculous things. That's a big thing, is allowing myself to interact in a way that is just not me. And I'm not going to apologize for any of it, but I definitely don't feel the need to go down that road anymore. It's just unnecessary. So what I want to ask you, if anybody feels like answering, what do you do when you find yourself in a state of something that's very unfamiliar? Is there any special little task that you've set up for yourself or anything like that? It's possible that you have that, and it's possible that you don't. I am currently setting up a practice for myself around that specifically, because it's time for me to push forward some ideas and some things for my offerings that make more sense to me. I know that I help people with their emotional currency. I know that by doing that, I help people be in their body. I can also do this in movement and dynamic attunement. Getting people to do things in a way that is unfamiliar is kind of my thing. So when it turns on me, the little girl inside me says, no, I'm not letting you do that. When there's no way around that. This is what I've set up for myself. I've set the trap for myself, and I'm just going to move forward. My question still is, if you have anything that you do when you're finding yourself in that unfamiliar space, I want to know what it is. Tell me. Do you have anything? You might not. The trick is listening in for me and actually doing the things that I come up with, because there's a lot of things that will distract me along the way. I'm human just like everybody else. And for me to help people with their emotional currency, I need to see and act on all the different ins and outs of my own emotional state. Today, being a transition day in the cycle thing that I talk about that I've actually put aside for a little bit, I was reminded, like a smack in the face, hey, you're not paying attention to this, so we're going to give you a lot of stuff. The multiverse is going to give you a lot of stuff that's going to force you to look at it. And that's what happened today. That is my day. And I'm telling you about that not as a complaint, but just to share how fantastic the multiverse is. And it's almost as if a book has been written. It's like things fall into play almost as if. Yeah, let's not get back to that. Things fall into play in a way that is just simply perfect. And when we're upset about it, it's really hard to see that. It's kind of like going by. And someone told me today, hey, did you know that you were creating your own lane? You know who you are. You're probably watching this. Give me a little moon sign if you heard that. Did you know you were creating your own lane? Or from here, from the viewer, it shows that you're creating your own lane. So right now I feel a little bit rushed, or what it is there's a certain current. The Schumann resonance is really high. It's transition day in the phase. Discussions have been not so cool. However, there's a lot of really awesome things happening. I don't know if you noticed, a while ago I got a Shruti box. Well, it was broken, so we returned it. And on Tuesday I'm finally getting one. And I'm really excited about that. And then I have to learn how to play an instrument again. So that will be awesome. But my point is, this couldn't be more perfect, no matter how uncomfortable I've been today. And that's what I got. All right. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it a lot. All right.